Good morning, YouTubers. This is Kathy with Living Miracle Homestead. Well, I can't really tell. Don't. I don't know. Yesterday they looked really good. We got some heavy rains, and now we've got ants in them. So it doesn't look like the dragon fruit are going to give me fruit. I'm not sure, but if you look here, we got a ton of blooms that are budding up again for the next go round. Down underneath here. So I'm working, trying to get these guys to fruit, but I don't know. The dogs found a lizard. See that little lizard? Did it scare you, Ginger? She's always up underneath my feet. Yeah, see the blooms falling off down in there too. Oh well. But Ginger, you're gonna knock Mama down. Behave. This was definitely going to be a fruit. I'm not sure if it's going to fall off or not. Even up in here, these looked really promising, but the way they're turning yellow, looks like they're rotten from the inside, and it could be the ants too. I've said before, Florida has a tremendous amount of ants. Now this one looks real promising still. It's still, oops, there we go. Looks still like it's gonna fruit maybe. I don't know. Some up there. That one looks pretty green up there on the top. I have to step over these guys are going for the wall. I have to cut them back. But yeah, it's got a ton of stuff. It just breaks my heart that they're just falling off. I don't get it. And all of them I hand pollinated. They look like they took, but slowly they're falling off. Well, that was a gunshot. Gotta love living in cocoa. You never know when you're gonna have a gunshot. Here it is, probably. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's probably around 8 o'clock in the morning. In the city. I'm just glad it's not close to me. A little bit further off. Anyways, back to my beloved tree over here. Look at all my lychees getting ripe. I think I'm going to be able to go around there and eat some. See this vine? Beautiful flowers, but a pain in the butt vine. I don't know what kind it is, but I just can't get rid of it. Anyways, I don't see any fruit on this tree yet. Still a lot of blooms though. And my mulberry needs to be cut back. So that it'll fruit again and get a little bit thicker. I'm going to try to keep it short. And if you can see up at the top, it's gotten pretty tall. I'm going to cut all that down. But haven't got to it. Had to mate my babies again. I don't know. It's awful hot, so he's probably sterile at this time of year. But I don't know. Maybe one of these days they'll give us some babies. And this one, I've got to have David's help holding it up to see whether it's a boy or a girl, because we always thought it was a girl. I put her in here with this rabbit, and she started mounting him. So I took her right back out, because if they're two boys, I don't want them hurting each other. That could explain why she never had any babies. What's up, Bugsy? Are you hiding? Are you hiding, baby? Mama does you. Alright. And the apples are coming along nicely. Getting pretty big up there. I'm tickled to see that. And we've got some new growth on the tree too. I'm just amazed at how these came along. I just couldn't believe it. I got apples in Florida. Anyways, and looky here, more blooms from the Suriname cherries, so I'll have more cherries again soon. So, and it looks like I've got some new growth on my loquat tree. I'm hoping that this grows fast and blocks the neighbor yard and give some shades for the chickens. But we'll see. This is my other apple tree, and that Becky gave me for Mother's Day. I don't know how or why, but for some reason it is leaning to the right. So I'm gonna have to get something and prop it up to the left a little bit and get that straightened up. But that's the way it's settled in. We cleaned out the new spot for the chickens, and they're ready to get out of their house. Have to get my daughter out here in a minute to help me herd them on into their little spot here, but they've already started cleaning up all the little stuff. It's looking pretty good. These are the chicks, and they're growing pretty fast. This one turned out to be a rooster. I don't know about those two yet. They kind of look like they might be roosters too, the other two white silkies. And I'm not sure about these other guys. But if they're not females, well, it'll be dinner. These are my beautiful quail. They know it's feeding time. My babies. Y'all got any eggs this morning? I don't see none. Must have got them all last night. Anyways, there's my pretty babies. Oh, there's an egg. They're rolling all over. Oh, there's a few eggs in there up underneath the feed. Hi there. Hi there. Hi there. I was able to weed out this over here. And in here. And I'm losing my I'm having trouble with my cucumbers. Something's after them. They're dying off. Go figure. Heat and the bugs. But I got a little spot here done. But I better get the rest of that down through there. I was mainly concerned about that over there, getting it to where all that grass was out of there, so that we could put the chickens there, so they'd have a little bit of shade from the tree. And now I want you to see, it's got blossoms, but they're not open right now. But they're very pretty whenever it opens up. But I love that little plant. I got that in an Ace Hardware over on Cocoa Beach. It looks like Linda's Christmas cactus she gave me is starting to have some new growth on it too. Maybe I won't lose it after all. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to get a picker. A new picker, because mine's all dilapidated. But this one's not quite totally ready, but have I got a red one here? No. I'm impatient. I'm so impatient. So I'm going to try this out and see if it's ripe yet. Hang on a minute. So that's what it looks on the inside. My pears are coming along, getting bigger. It probably won't be too much longer. Isn't this beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. So amazing. Such an array of color. The black sapotes are growing and getting much larger every day. Won't be long until they're ready to harvest also. This tree is full this year. And it's getting taller. I'm going to cut it back a little bit. This is the first time I've let the bottom get bushy too. But I want to close here with the beautiful blooms from the moringa. And say I hope y'all have a great Father's Day. Lots of fun and activities and peaceful day to all the fathers out there. See you next time here on Living Miracle Homestead. Bye now.